Hello, dear one. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Take a moment and breathe deeply. You've found this message because a part of you is ready to open up, ready to receive, and ready to believe that life can be easier, softer, and more beautiful than you've been taught. I know sometimes it feels like you've been trying so hard to make things happen. You dream, you wish, you hope, but the results don't always come the way you want them to, or as fast as you'd like. Maybe you've even started wondering if something is wrong with you, or if the universe has forgotten about you. I want you to know with all my heart that nothing is wrong. You are not broken. You don't need to be fixed. You are a beautiful, powerful being who simply hasn't been shown how easy it can be to allow life to work for you. There's a gentle way, a loving way, to invite everything you desire into your life, much faster than you ever imagined. And it doesn't require struggle or force. It begins with understanding who you truly are and how much power rests within your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs. Right now, I want you to feel safe, to know that in this moment, you are being guided with love. Imagine me sitting beside you, holding your hand, reminding you that you are not alone on this journey. We've been told for so long that life is hard, that success takes years of effort, and that happiness is something we must chase. But those ideas are just old stories, passed down by people who didn't know any better. You don't have to live by those rules anymore. There is a kinder way, and you're about to discover it. The very fact that you are listening now means you are open to a new way of thinking, and that openness is the key to unlocking everything you want. You don't have to figure it all out today. Just allow yourself to relax into this moment and trust that something wonderful is unfolding for you. As we continue, I'll share something simple yet powerful, something that can shift your entire life. All you need is a willingness to believe that good things can come to you easily and quickly. You deserve that. You've always deserved that. And together, we'll gently remind your heart and mind how to receive it. You have something inside you that is more powerful than anything outside of you. It's easy to forget this when life feels overwhelming or when things don't seem to go your way. But the truth is, you were born with the ability to shape your life with your thoughts. Every thought you think is like a seed, and those seeds grow into the experiences you see around you. Many people aren't aware of this power, so they go through life feeling like they have no control, like they are being pushed around by circumstances. But you're here now, and that means you're ready to remember. When I first realized how much my thoughts were creating my reality, it felt like waking up from a long sleep. Suddenly, I could see how my own thinking patterns were either helping me or holding me back. It wasn't about blaming myself. It was about feeling empowered to choose differently. You have that same choice every day. When you start to notice the words you say to yourself, the quiet thoughts that run through your mind, you begin to see the connection between those thoughts and what shows up in your life. If you tell yourself, "Things never work out for me," you might notice delays or disappointments. But if you gently shift that thought to, "Everything is always working out for me," you'll start to feel lighter. And little by little, life will respond to that new belief. It's not magic, though it may feel magical. It's simply the way energy works. Your mind and body are connected, and together they send signals out into the world. When those signals are filled with love, trust, and openness, you invite wonderful things into your life. One of the most powerful affirmations you can begin using right now is, I am the creator of my life. Say it softly to yourself. Feel how empowering it is to claim that truth. You don't have to know exactly how everything will unfold. You just need to know that you have the ability to guide your life in a loving direction. Each time you repeat this affirmation, you are watering the seeds of possibility. Over time, those seeds will bloom into the experiences you desire. Trust that this simple practice can create real change. You hold the power, and it has been within you all along. Sometimes, even when we know we have this inner power, it feels like things are moving so slowly. You might be wondering why, if thoughts create reality, your dreams haven't appeared yet. This can feel frustrating, but I want to offer you a gentle explanation. Imagine trying to drive a car while pressing down on both the gas pedal and the brake at the same time. The car wants to move forward, but something is holding it back. This is what happens when you have a beautiful desire, but underneath, there are hidden fears or doubts that act like that brake. These hidden thoughts might sound like, I don't deserve this, or it's too good to be true, or what if I fail? Most of the time, we don't even realize we're thinking these things because they've been quietly living in the background of our minds for years. There's nothing wrong with you for having these thoughts. We all carry them in some form. What matters is that you begin to notice them with kindness, not judgment. The moment you become aware of these inner blocks, you can start to release them. You don't need to fight them or push them away. Simply acknowledge them and choose a new thought. A beautiful affirmation to help you do this is, I release all resistance. I am open to receive. Every time you say these words, you are gently lifting your foot off the brake. You are allowing your desires to flow toward you without delay. The universe responds to openness, to a heart that is ready to receive without fear. It's important to be patient with yourself during this process. Changing long-held beliefs takes a little time, but with each loving thought, you are creating space for miracles. Notice when old patterns come up and softly remind yourself that you are safe now, that it's okay to expect good things. You don't have to earn your desires through struggle. You are worthy simply because you exist. As you practice releasing resistance, you'll find that life starts to move more smoothly. Opportunities appear, doors open, and what once felt far away begins to arrive with ease. All it takes is a willingness to let go of the doubts and trust that you are supported. Keep repeating, I release all resistance. I am open to receive. And watch how your world begins to change in the most gentle and beautiful ways. There is something so comforting in knowing that the biggest changes in life often come from the simplest shifts. You don't need complicated techniques or years of waiting. What I discovered and what I want to share with you now is that when you align your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, everything begins to flow, quickly and effortlessly. Think of it like this. Your desires are always waiting for you, like sunlight behind a curtain. The moment you gently pull that curtain aside, the light pours in. That curtain is made up of scattered thoughts, mixed emotions, and beliefs that don't fully trust in receiving. But when you bring your mind and heart into harmony, it's like opening that window wide. Alignment happens when what you think, what you feel, and what you believe are all saying yes together. Many times people think positively for a moment, but deep down they still feel doubt or unworthiness. That's like sending mixed signals to the universe. But when you begin to practice feeling good about what you desire, trusting that it's already on its way, you create a clear, strong message that life responds to. Imagine tuning a radio to your favorite station. If you're even a little off, you hear static. But when you find the right frequency, the music comes through beautifully. Your thoughts and feelings work the same way. They tune you into the frequency of what you want. A wonderful affirmation to help you step into this alignment is, I am in perfect alignment with my desires. Say it gently, letting each word sink in. You don't have to force yourself to believe it all at once. Just repeating it with kindness will begin to shift your energy. The more you practice this, the faster things will begin to move. You'll notice small signs at first, maybe a helpful conversation, an unexpected opportunity, or a feeling of ease you haven't felt before. These are all signals that you're tuning in. Remember, this isn't about working harder or thinking nonstop about what you want. It's about relaxing into the knowing that when your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs come together in harmony, life responds in beautiful ways. Each time you affirm, I am in perfect alignment with my desires, you're opening the door a little wider. Trust that this simple shift can bring everything you've been asking for, so much faster than you ever thought possible. One of the most loving things you can do for yourself is to stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and speak words of kindness. I know this may feel strange at first, but mirror work is one of the most powerful ways to release doubt and speed up the process of receiving all that you desire. When you look at yourself and say loving affirmations, you bypass the critical voice in your head and speak directly to your heart. It's in these quiet moments, face to face with yourself, that real transformation happens. You begin to soften. You begin to believe. The reason mirror work is so effective is because most of our resistance comes from within. Those quiet thoughts that say, I'm not good enough, or I don't deserve this. But when you look into your own eyes and say, I love you, you deserve all good things, something magical begins to happen. At first, you might feel uncomfortable or even emotional. That's perfectly okay. It means you are touching a place within that's been waiting to hear these words for a long time. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. And soon you'll notice how much lighter you feel. This lightness is what allows your desires to come to you faster. It's like clearing away the clouds so the sun can shine through. Start each day by spending just a minute or two in front of the mirror. Look into your eyes with gentleness, as you would look at someone you deeply care about. Speak words like, I am worthy, I am open to receive, and everything is working out for me. You don't need to say a lot. The sincerity of your words is what matters most. Over time, you'll notice that your outer world begins to reflect this inner kindness. Opportunities, relationships, and blessings will flow to you more easily because you're no longer blocking them with self-doubt. Mirror work helps you become a clear channel for all the good that's trying to reach you. Remember, dear one, you are always listening to yourself. Choose words that uplift and encourage. Stand with yourself in love and watch how quickly life begins to respond. The simple act of saying, I love you, in the mirror each day can open doors you never thought possible. There is a quiet secret that many overlook when they think about attracting what they want, and that secret is gratitude. Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you for what you already have. It's a powerful energy that multiplies everything good in your life. When you feel truly grateful, you tell the universe, "Yes, I see the blessings, and I am ready for more." This feeling opens the flow, allowing what you desire to come to you faster and in even greater ways than you imagined. Sometimes we focus so much on what we don't have yet that we forget to appreciate what is already present. But when you shift your attention to gratitude, even for the smallest things, you change your vibration instantly. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, everything feels brighter, and more good things are drawn to that light. You don't need grand reasons to be grateful. It can start with something as simple as the warmth of the sun on your skin, a kind word from a friend, or the breath moving gently through your body. Each moment of gratitude sends out a signal that attracts more moments to be thankful for. I encourage you to begin a gentle practice today. Every morning or evening, take a few quiet moments to name 5 things you are grateful for. They don't have to be big. What matters is that you truly feel the appreciation in your heart. As you do this, you'll start to notice a shift. Life will begin to offer you more reasons to smile, more doors will open, and your desires will start arriving with greater ease. A beautiful affirmation to carry with you is, "I am grateful for all that I have and all that is coming." Repeat this softly throughout your day, especially when you find yourself worrying or feeling impatient. Gratitude brings you back to the present moment, where all your power is. It reminds you that you are already abundant, already surrounded by blessings. And from that place, it becomes so much easier to attract even more of what you desire. The universe loves a grateful heart. It responds quickly to those who recognize the beauty in their lives, no matter how small. Trust that every time you choose gratitude, you are speeding up the path to your dreams. You are saying, "I am ready, I am open, and I welcome all the good that is on its way." So often we carry stories within us that we didn't even choose. Stories about what we can or cannot have, about what we deserve and how life is supposed to be. These stories come from childhood, from society, from experiences where someone else's words or actions made us believe we were limited. But those old stories are not who you are. They are just patterns of thought that have been repeated so many times that they started to feel like truth. The beautiful thing is, once you recognize that these are just stories, you can choose to write a new one. You are never stuck with the beliefs you were given. Every moment is a chance to let go of what no longer serves you and welcome in thoughts that uplift and empower you. Begin by noticing the quiet voice inside when you think about your desires. Does it whisper doubts like, "That's not possible for someone like me?" Or, "I always have to struggle to get what I want"? These thoughts aren't facts. They're just echoes of the past, and you have the power to gently release them. One of the simplest ways to do this is through journaling. Sit with yourself and lovingly ask, "What belief am I holding that might be slowing me down?" Write whatever comes to mind without judgment. This isn't about criticizing yourself. It's about shining a light on old patterns so they can dissolve. Once you've brought these thoughts into awareness, you can choose a new affirmation to replace them. A beautiful one to begin with is, I am free from the past. I welcome new beginnings. Each time you say this, feel the weight of those old stories lifting off your shoulders. You don't have to carry them anymore. You are not defined by what was. You are creating what is and what will be. The more you practice this gentle rewriting, the faster you'll notice changes in how you feel and what you attract. Life responds to the story you tell yourself. When you begin to say, I am worthy, I am capable, and good things flow to me easily, the universe listens and mirrors that back to you. Let this be a daily practice, a loving conversation with yourself where you choose thoughts that open doors instead of closing them. Trust that as you release those limiting beliefs, you are making space for miracles to enter your life. Your mind is a beautiful, creative space, and one of the most powerful things you can do is use it to see and feel the life you desire before it arrives. Visualization is not just daydreaming. It's a way of setting a clear intention and allowing your heart to experience the joy of having what you want, even before it appears in the physical world. When you close your eyes and picture your dreams as if they are already true, you send a powerful message to your subconscious mind and to the universe. Your mind doesn't know the difference between something vividly imagined and something real. It simply responds to the feelings you create. This is why visualization can speed up the process of manifestation so beautifully. Take a few quiet moments each day to sit comfortably, breathe deeply, and see yourself living the life you desire. Imagine the details, how it feels, what you see, the emotions that fill your heart. Whether it's a new home, a loving relationship, financial abundance, or vibrant health, allow yourself to fully experience it in your mind. Feel the gratitude and joy as if it's happening right now. This feeling is what draws your desire closer to you. It's like placing an order with the universe and then acting as if it's already on its way. A gentle affirmation to use during or after your visualization is, what I see in my mind, I hold in my hands. This reminds you that your imagination is a powerful tool for creation. You are not just wishing. You are aligning yourself with the reality you want to experience. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes, and soon you'll start noticing signs that your vision is taking form. You might receive inspired ideas, meet helpful people, or find yourself in the right place at the right time. These are all reflections of the inner work you've done through visualization. Remember, this isn't about forcing outcomes or obsessing over details. It's about enjoying the process, trusting that what you've envisioned is already making its way to you. When you combine clear mental images with positive feelings and trust, you create a magnetic energy that draws your desires in faster than you ever thought possible. Let your imagination be a place of joy and freedom, where you rehearse the beautiful life that is unfolding for you. There is a gentle balance between knowing that what you desire is coming and allowing it to arrive in its perfect time. Sometimes in our eagerness, we wonder why things aren't here yet, and that impatience can create tension. But when you trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, you release that tension and allow life to flow more smoothly. Trusting divine timing doesn't mean sitting back and doing nothing. It means holding a quiet confidence in your heart that what you've asked for is already yours, even if you can't see it yet. It's like planting a seed. You water it, you give it sunlight, and you trust that beneath the surface it is growing. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's sprouting. You simply know that nature is taking care of it. The same is true for your dreams. Once you've set your intentions, aligned your thoughts and feelings, and taken inspired actions, your job is to remain open and expectant. When you trust, you relax, and when you relax, you allow things to come to you faster because you're no longer blocking them with worry or doubt. A beautiful affirmation to support this trust is, "Everything I desire comes to me at the perfect time, quickly and easily." Repeat this whenever you feel anxious or uncertain. It will remind you that life is always working in your favor, even when you can't see the full picture. Sometimes delays are simply the universe arranging things in a way that is even better than you imagined. Stay connected to your vision, but release the need to control how or when it arrives. Enjoy the journey, knowing that each moment is leading you closer to what you desire. When you embrace this peaceful trust, you'll find that not only do things arrive faster, but they also come with a sense of ease and grace. You deserve to experience that kind of flow. Keep your heart open, stay grounded in faith, and know that the universe is always on your side, orchestrating everything beautifully for you. You are standing at a wonderful point in your life, where everything you desire is closer than you think. You don't need to wait years or struggle endlessly to see your dreams come true. The moment you decide to align your thoughts, release old beliefs, practice gratitude, trust the timing, and open your heart to receive, everything begins to shift. You are more powerful than you've ever been told, and now you know how simple and gentle it can be to invite miracles into your life. Each small step you take in love and trust creates a ripple of positive change. Remember, you don't have to do it all perfectly. You just need to begin with a kind word to yourself, a moment of gratitude, a quiet visualization, or a gentle affirmation whispered in the mirror. These little acts of self-love and belief open the doors to abundance, joy, and fulfillment. The universe is always listening, always responding to the energy you send out. So speak to yourself with kindness, expect good things, and watch how quickly life begins to reflect that back to you. As we end this time together, I invite you to place your hand over your heart, take a deep breath, and softly repeat, "I am open, I am ready, and I receive with joy." Know that by saying these words, you are inviting all the beauty, love, and abundance that is meant for you. Trust that it's already on its way. You are deserving. You are loved. And your life is unfolding in the most wonderful ways.